Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Thursday. It is the 16th of November 2023. I'm going to look at the nightcap, the ninth race from the Big A, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. Let's look at the ninth from Aqueduct, which is a main special weight. Purse $85,000, race for mains 3-year-olds and upwards. Field of a dozen horses heading to the inner turf course. The distance of ground of 1,800 meters, or a mile and an eighth on the inner turf. Going to take the 5-horse Heart and Soul. Let's go 5-4-11-8 in the superfecta. 5-4-11-8 super. Top selection, the 5-horse Heart and Soul. This 3-year-old gelding by Golden Sense here. George Weaver trains. John Velasquez gets the mount. The horse's most race now came late October, 25th to be exact, at Keeneland. A mile in the main special weight, $100,000. And the horse finished third by 2 1/4 lengths that day. And from a wide post, he left to get some decent position out of the gate. He had to be used a lot to get good position out of the gate, which probably cost him. He couldn't keep up late. The better closures got to them late. He ran his heart out, going to a slower paced mile and eighth with a better poster, getting Johnny Up, who rode the horse decently in debut earlier this year. I'm going to give him another shot to find the winner's circle. Two back, he ran on the 31st of August at Kentucky Downs, a mile on that quirky turf course in the turf debut in a main special weight, $155,000. He finished fourth by 10 1/4 lengths that day. A very wide post draw that day. He got over a little bit late, but then he just never quickened up. A lot of horses weren't handling the turf course there, but this horse just didn't do a lot of running there. And then the Tapete at Gulfstream in mid-May, a mile 70 in main special weight. He finished fifth by 5 1/4 lengths off of a quick turnaround of about a week, which is unheard of in this country. He ran a decent fifth, but he was very rambunctious that day. After that race, they did geld him, so maybe that had maybe that calmed him down. Definitely did. If you watched the race Kentucky Downs, he was calm there. And then a week prior in a main special weight at Gulfstream, going 3/4. He finished fourth by 10 1/4 lengths that day, and he just couldn't keep up late off the speed he was really holding up. But he's training well at Belmont. Coming to a longer trip here today, I'll give him a shot. I think the 4-horse Right to Win could win for Klarovich, Chad Brown, and Ira Ortiz Jr. Most recently, the main special weight on the 1st of July at Belmont, he finished third by 3.5 lengths that day, and he had a horrible trip early on. Going down the backstretch was just troubled. He was gaining late, but he ran his heart out behind Northern Vader, who's a decent horse, and went on to run some good races after that. He is getting blinkers on today. I do think he's another horse that benefits with some more ground. Early May, he ran at a very tough allowance main special weight at Belmont, going a mile and an eighth on the inner, where he finished third by 2 1/4 lengths. Mondego was a second next start winner. Quite a few of those horses out of those races went on to run some decent races and went on to run some stakes races, win some stakes races. This horse is just wide, just couldn't keep up with the better horses there. And then mid-March at Gulfstream, going 7.5. He finished fourth by 4.5 lengths that day, and he just really couldn't get a good trip there, but he ran his heart out. Coming here off the bench, he could definitely win. I'll give him a shot in the late pick 4 to end it off. But to recap my selection for the ninth from Aqueduct, going to take the 5-horse Heart and Soul, give kudos to the 4-horse Right to Win, 5-4-11-8 super, 5-4 in our multi-race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.